welcome back to Sew Me Sunshine. It's me, Harriet, here today, and Lisa's behind the camera and she has compiled this amazing video for us. So this week's video we are going to be looking at fabrics and pairing them with some sewing patterns to give you the dreamiest of outfits for garden parties, any events you've got this spring summertime, think weddings. So what we thought, it'd be a great opportunity to give you some sewing inspiration if you've got any of these events coming up. We've tried to incorporate a range of different patterns and a different fabrics as well as different fabric designs, so I'm sure there'll be something for everyone. And yeah, let's get to it and show you the beautiful fabrics. So the first fabric I'm going to show you is one of our brand new Jacquard fabrics we've got in stock. We've also got another Jacquard that is really beautiful as well. It isn't completely new because we did have it this time last year, but we've got it back in stock. But this is completely brand new to us. It's really beautiful. So it's got like a pearly off cream colour in the background, so it does have that sort of sheen to it when it catches the light, and it's covered in this really beautiful foliage and little small flowers featuring there that has been woven into the fabric. Love the coral colour in that, it's really pretty. The reverse is actually equally gorgeous. It's almost got like a two-tone blue and lilac background, and then you can see the silhouette of the leaf and flower pattern. So this is obviously the right side. It's got a really nice structure to it, which is what you'd expect with this sort of fabric. It's got a nice kind of quilted look to it as well. That's just because of the way it's been woven during the producing the fabric. And yeah, lovely, lovely structure. So it'd be really great for blazers, jackets, structured skirts or trousers. And we thought it'd be wonderful to make yourself a little two-piece set to wear to any events you've got this spring, summertime. So we're thinking the heather blazer would be amazing from Friday Pattern Company. Last year, Paige used the other Jacquard to make herself a heather blazer, a little cropped version, and that was really cute. So this fabric works really well as the heather blazer. And then we thought you could make yourself some matching wide leg trousers, and the trouser pattern that came to mind was the Jenny by Closet Core Pattern. So you'll see the fact that pattern actually is like a dungaree and a trouser pattern, but we're thinking the trouser version, and you could make them a little bit cropped as well, which would look really cute with your little blazer. And then just paired underneath, you could just make yourself a really simple like cami top, potentially using one of our sandwash satins, and just pick out one of the colours you've got going through the leaves, and that would be such a cute little outfit for any garden parties or weddings or any other events. So this next fabric I'm going to show you is a really beautiful linen cotton blend. Now you might recognise it because we do have a linen cotton blend in our washed version. That approximate ratio is like 75% linen to 25% cotton. We've got that in a huge range of colours, and it's like a medium weight, so it's just over 200 GSM, so it's a little bit more weighty than the one I'm going to show you today, but would equally work really well with the pattern we're going to pair this with. And we've just got a variety of different colours, including this beautiful blue, in a slightly lighter weight version. So a lot of people were asking us if we could get a slightly lighter weight version to our really popular wash linen cottons, and yes, we have managed to do it. So again, it is a linen cotton, but it has a little bit of a higher linen percentage. I think it's something like 87% linen to cotton. It's got that lovely washed handle which you get from the other ones as well, but it's just slightly lighter in weight, so it's below the 200 GSM weight, which makes it lighter. So that means it just works a little bit better for dresses and shirts, whereas the other one is really great for like trousers, jumpsuit, jackets and so on, but could also be used for dresses. Now, like I said, this is the really beautiful bright blue, but we've also got a pink, a green, an olive and a red. So we've got a really lovely range of colours for you. And this would work really well for so many projects, but we thought for our kind of wedding garden theme party edit, we would pair it with one of our favourite dresses, which is from True Bias, and it's the Lora dress. It's a really pretty dress, and you do need some shank buttons, and we've got some amazing shank buttons from Ophelia brunette in stock, and they would look really beautiful with this gorgeous blue. It just looked such a statement dress to wear to any events you've got this spring summertime. So this is a really beautiful viscose crepe. It's from fabric Godmother, and it's a really like vintage inspired print design. So you've got this really soft peachy pink colour, and then it's covered in this beautiful, very vintage inspired floral design. I love the pops of red we're seeing everywhere at the moment, so it's very on trend, very fashionable. It's such a beautiful fabric. It's got a lovely fluid drape, and it would work really well making yourself a floaty blouse or dress, but we thought we'd pair it for this edit with the Shay dress by Chalk and Notch. We just think it'd be a beautiful pairing and would make a really fancy dress for any event. So the next fabric I'm going to show you is actually a Liberty, and it is one of their cotton poplins. So it's called a Piccadilly cotton poplin, and it's one of their Liberty ones, so it's a little bit heavier in weight compared to their Tanner lawns. So it has a slightly, what I'd say, like a crisper handle, more shirting weight, holds its shape a little bit more, but it's still got that really luxurious smooth texture, which is what we know and love from our Tanner lawns. This design is from one of their older collections, so it's now out of print, and I love it. It's just covered in this kind of very abstract rose design, again featuring a lot of reds, which is very, very on trend right now. And yeah, it's just so beautiful. This is actually being reduced now because it's the end of that collection now, so it's been reduced in price. It's a really good price for a Liberty fabric. So like I said, being Liberty, it's a really high quality fabric, and the print design is just absolutely gorgeous. So Lisa has paired this one with the Silversaga Ophelia dress. So we chose this cotton poplin because we just thought it would lend itself really well to that dress pattern with the kind of the sleeve shape and the different features on the Ophelia dress. We just thought it'd work really well together, and it would be in a beautiful dress for any special events you've got coming up. So we've got this really beautiful Jacquard, but it is a viscose blend Jacquard, so it still has that lovely drape. Now the reason it is called a Jacquard is because hopefully you'll be able to see it's got a really beautiful like grid design that has been created during the weaving process. So it's not being printed on, the design has been created during the weaving process, and that is why it's called a Jacquard. And the lines in some of the grid design are slightly raised as well. It's got a really lovely silky like texture, really nice against skin, and just look at that drape. It's really beautiful. Now we've got this in a couple of colours. This is my personal favourite. I love the rich purple. I think it's really beautiful. And we thought we'd pair it with a jumpsuit pattern, but like a relaxed jumpsuit pattern, because not all of us like close fitting garments for any events coming up. And that doesn't mean you can't wear a more kind of less kind of structured garment. You can still dress it up with some heels or some nice shoes and jewellery. And we instantly thought of the new pattern from Iron Patterns, and that is the Valérie. It's a really beautiful jumpsuit pattern. It's got lots of options with it, and it would work so well in this beautiful viscose blend Jacquard, and imagine it in this purple and this gold jewellery. It would look really, really special. So the next fabrics I'm going to show you are actually two, but they're just in two different colourways. You might recognise them because they are from a previous Italian Deadstock drop. So they're ex-designer fabrics. We love our Italian ex-designer fabrics because they're always a little bit special and unique. These are both viscose lawns, and hopefully you'll be able to see what's really special about them is that they've got like this pinstripe design that has been woven into the fabric using a silver lurex thread. So it really sparkles when it catches the light, really beautiful. And we've got this gorgeous like very very limey, bright green, light green colour, and then it's covered in this beautiful floral design, and then we've got it in this like purpley blue, again with the same silver lurex stripe running through it with the really beautiful same print of the flowers. Really gorgeous. Now obviously you could use each fabric individually, but I actually think it would look really, really amazing if you combined both colorways into one garment. Now I always think you can make yourself a really statement dress by doing that, and always a great way of doing that is by choosing a pattern that has like tiers, so then you can interchange the colorways within each tier of the dress. So one of the patterns that I thought of was by Friday Pattern Company, and that's the Wilder gown. It's also a really lovely, quick and satisfying make because it comes together really quickly. You don't need to do much fitting. It's nice and loose as well. Sometimes you don't want to wear a tight fitted garment to events that you've got coming up, and this is great. It would be really nice and loose but look incredible, and like I said, really nice, quick, satisfying make. And yeah, what I would do is interchange the different tiers with the colourways and have really good fun with both the colours there. You could even play with the kind of that silver pinstripe, the way it flows on the garment, whether you have it this way or this way. It would look really, really fun. So they're viscose lawns, they have a lovely drape, and on the wrong side, you can't feel that lurex thread. It's nice and soft against the skin, because I know that's something that worries a lot of you, but it's not scratchy at all. It's lovely and soft, and they both have a beautiful fluid drape. So the last fabric I've got to show you is a really beautiful viscose lawn that has an absolutely stunning drape. It's really nice and soft and silky against the skin. It's also a brilliant price point, and it's just got an absolute beautiful print. So you might recognise it because it is very heavily influenced William Morris. So it's got the water lilies running through it. I love the kind of like shapes that the floral design and the foliage has, all the curves. It's really beautiful. Love the red background. Love the pink foliage. I just love red and pink together. I think it goes so well. And then this bright green foliage design really pops against that dark red. Just think it's a really beautiful colourway. We do have this actually in another colourway, in more blues, if that's more your kind of colour palette that you like, but I really wanted to show off this red one today because it is my personal favourite. So being a viscose lawn and having such a floaty fluid drape, it would work for so many different types of garments, but we thought we would incorporate it into a wrap dress. We thought the Elodie wrap dress by Closet Core Patterns would work beautifully. This print design would look really beautiful as a wrap dress. And yeah, I think it would be a lovely garment to have for any events that you might have coming up. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you've been inspired to make yourself something special for any events you've got coming up this spring and summertime. And we've tried to incorporate a lot of different types of patterns and fabrics for you to give you some sewing inspiration. Let us know below in the comments which fabric and pattern pairing was your favourite, or perhaps you've got some other fabric and pattern pairings that you've been inspired to make for any events you've got coming up. It's always great to hear from you and to share ideas amongst each other. Don't forget that we've got a new video every Friday, so if you're new here, hello and welcome, and thank you for watching, and make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel so that you're kept up to date with any new videos coming. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you soon, and take care, everybody. Bye.